Hello, I'm Nick from Enemy, and we're here on the final day of Reading Fest with Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes.
Hello, mate.
How's it going?
Really, really well.
So today is the final day of Reading. You know, you were at Leeds on Friday. How's Leeds?
How was Leeds, Dino?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It was pretty much one of the best gigs of our entire career.
Really?
Yeah, it was mental. I mean, you always want to see your logo on that poster, and to finally get there. We've been a band for just 5 years. It feels like the entire country, a lot of the world, are really getting behind us, and it's just. And then you climb in the pit with them, and it's just chaos, absolute chaos. And I was just trying to get out as quickly as possible, and they wouldn't let me go. It was great. I loved it.
And then now, 2 days later, we come to Reading, whereas, I don't know, at Leeds they might have been a little bit more like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, whereas, you know, it's the final day. Do you feel like you're going to have to work the crowd a little bit more? Like, I don't know, they're going to be a little bit more knackered after 3 days of partying?
No, they're in it now.
They're in it.
They don't know when the end is, so they're there ready.
Exactly. They're in the zone. It's just like, you know, the festival doesn't really end until Tuesday anyway, does it?
No, of course it doesn't.
A whole day are coming down to do tomorrow.
Exactly that.
We're going to make sure, even if they do look a bit tired, man, we're going to light some fires under them today.
Yeah.
And End of Suffering came out earlier this year. How's the new stuff going down, like this festival or just in general?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like new stuff, which is the best result you can hope for.
Yeah.
That's it, exactly. Like, we're really lucky. Like, we started playing them on a tour earlier this year before the album even come out, and the songs were going down better than some of our old songs. So that's when you know you've really made a good record. And now to see them connecting with like a really big audience, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
And just in terms of the album sonically, like as opposed to the last one, like what was the plan when you kind of like sat down? Like how did you think like we want to move it on, or like what did you want to do differently?
No plan.
Plan.
It's the way we've always done it from literally the first song we've written to now. It's just like we write a load of music and there's loads of stuff people will never hear, and whatever excites us when we write it is what we go with. I think it's the only way to write something that's real that people will connect with is if it's connected with us.
Exactly.
There's no grand plan or master plan or aiming for this or that. It's just if we love it, we'll go with it. Like.
Yeah. And End of Suffering as a title, you know, it sounds quite bleak, but then you look into it and like there's the whole Buddhist thing where it's like it's enlightenment, and that kind of comes across in the record. Do you think it's like, was that the aim to have like?
That was exactly it. That was the aim of the whole title. We wanted something that sounded, you know, had a lot of finality to it, and as you read it naturally, like it feels very heavy, but the reality is the minute you start understanding what the words mean, there was an enormous amount of hope in there, and that's exactly what the record's all about. It's about the end of you know, really difficult several years for us, really, for all of us, and it's about finding the hope and the light in all of those dark times and really cherishing it and letting that grow, allowing it more space to breathe, and that's what we've been doing. So yeah.
And I guess that hope really doesn't get any more like prominent or obvious on the record than the sound of your daughter on that title track. Like how did that come about? What was your like decision to have that on there?
I mean, I record like our conversations sometimes just for sort of posterity, just so I can listen to them while I'm on the road. You know, I read her a lot of bedtime stories, and I make them up quite a lot. So I started recording them just because some of them were pretty good, and I wanted to remember them for later. And there was that was just a cute little moment between us where she was just laughing, and she just told me how, you know, nothing is complicated, everything is easy basically, and it's just I just couldn't believe that she could, like, a 4-year-old could teach me so much in one sentence when she wasn't even thinking about it, you know. She wasn't trying to be like anything other than herself, she was just living, and that's why we when I played it to the boys, they were like, yeah, it's got to be on there. It's just beautiful little summary. So yeah.
And just going back to Reading, obviously today is the final day. We've got Foos at the top of the bill. You're touring mates for what, like it's a good couple of years now you've done shows.
Yeah, last couple of summers.
Last couple of summers. How's it been playing with them and kind of like seeing them like?
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's literally the fucking best.
It's just really inspiring. Like they still give it harder than half the bands you'll see this weekend. And they've been doing it for longer than some of them are alive.
They played for 2.5 hours.
3 tonight, I think.
Oh.
Even better.
Like,
let's get it. This is the thing with the Foo Fighters. It's like they're an incredible band and they have so many songs.
Yeah.
Like so many legendary albums. Like I just feel lucky that we get to see them play every single night. So they're a very special band.
Yeah.
And we spoke to Dave last week about his plans, and he said that when he gets here, he wants to come like knocking around on dressing rooms. And he said, I'm definitely going to be knocking on Frank Carter's door. Has he come knocking at your door yet? Have you seen him around here yet?
No, I haven't seen him yet, but I'm waiting. Yeah, I bought him a big bottle of whiskey the other day because he keeps trying to feed me Jägermeister, and I just hate Jägermeister.
Amazing.
So, like, Dave, if you see this, mate, like, please leave the Jägermeister at home. Just drink vodka or something.
And just finally, what are your plans for the rest of the day? You're going to go and catch anyone else?
My little girl's here, so we're going to hang out with her. We're going to get a suntan, go and watch some bands.
Yeah.
The Distillers are playing.
Yeah.
I saw Slow Tie yesterday. He fucking smashed it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill, take it easy, and then celebrate tonight proper.
Yeah.
It's a big moment for us.
Yeah.
We've 5 years we've been doing this, and here we are on the main stage, and it's a big deal. All of our families are here. Like, everybody's come out to celebrate with us, and we got to get the show out of the way. And it's it's gonna be pretty hot while we're up there, but we'll be good.
Amazing. Cheers, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.